Let's go ahead and start a new road to the show. Current rosters are okay. We're going to build him custom. Give me 1 second, guys. One microscopic second. Alright, there we go. So starting pitcher, or do we want to make him a closer? Maybe a relief? No, we'll do starting. Throw, bat, right. Alright. Now, personally, I'm going to put a splitter on him, simply because, well, every time I'm playing, the splitter fucks me up. So we're going to put we're going to max out his control, and we're going to max out his fielding. I think that looks good. We're going to have him play for the East. Now, like I said, his name is going to be Joe Dirtbag. Actually, wait a sec. Yeah, Joe Dirtbag. I was about to change it up there, but Joe Dirtbag sounds pretty good. In case you're wondering, it is a play on a really good movie, Joe Dirt. This is essentially what would happen if Joe Dirt became a baseball player. Let's make this man 20, number of 25, I'd say. Alright, now this I usually just darken down his skin tone a little bit, drop him down to my height. About 205 looks good. Now, I'm not good at editing. I make characters that look fugly as hell, in all honesty, so I'm just going to take the defaults for all that. Until we get to, wait a minute. Eyes. I do want to change the color in his eyes. Do him kind of my hazel. There we go. Now, let's come over here to facial hair. Oh wait, no, we need to do hair too. Alright, so let's see if we can find him a mullet. I think that's going to be the closest we come to. Let's give him long, skinny sideburn. Actually, let's give him long sideburn. See how that works out with the facial hair we want to give him. There we go. Make that match his. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and change his eyebrow color. Can you? Yes. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give him full beard B. Make that red-brown and just kind of make it look like he's got that 5 o'clock shadow thing going on. There he is, Joe Dirtbag. Gloves fine, that's not going to change anything bad. Let's make his bat black. With black tape. Let's put some pine tar on that thing and a barrel ring. He's going to bat with both hands. And the rest of this, helmet should be ventilated. White tar on the helmet. Okay, now. This is frame color for Team 2. Lens color black. Nice thick necklace. I've done a couple of these characters, so I have another PSN account that I use for non-streaming stuff. My, most of my friends are on there. Right sleeve. We're gonna make it a compression sleeve. Make it team color 1. Baggy. Cleats don't much matter. He's not a catcher, so he doesn't need any of that. Okay. Never made a pitcher though, so. That one looks good. That one looks good. I like the way he releases one hand. Well, he's a pitcher. He's probably not going to be doing much of this. So we can leave all that as default. All right, here we go. Over the next 3 games, you will be competing against fellow MLB draft hopefuls while trying to impress the scouts in attendance. How you perform will go a long way in determining your draft position and your path to the majors. Good luck. So now we got to play ball. There's going to be 3 games, and the scouts are going to be at these games. And then we get scouted and move on to the draft. So, I am going to take my 500 points that they give us by default here. I'm going to put a little bit extra velocity on my fastball. Can I bring it to 40? Yes. Change up velocity, I'm going to bring up to 25. Splitter velocity to 20. A little bit more control on the splitter. A little bit more control on the changeup. And up to 44 on pitch and clutch. Alright, so that's done. Now, sometimes they give us free equipment. As you can see, we have batting gloves. We'll take those ones. And now what all this does is it affects your stats as well. Unfortunately, it gave me all batting related items as a pitcher. Don't ask me. But, if we do get onto a National League team, then that's going to come in handy because pitchers bat in the Nationals. But hopefully, and I say hopefully because there's no guarantee on this, because I'm just going to let them draft me. I'm not going to pick a team.
And
but hopefully I get
MLB
drafted to the Red Sox.
Special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase.
As I do live up near,
today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing
or up in Massachusetts, so I'm hoping that
from the Eastern
I get onto the Red Sox.
And those representing the West.
We can skip this. There's really nothing going on.
And let's also get a brief look at our two
Take a look at our starting pitchers, huh? Show us Joe Dirtbag. There he is. All right, so my team's batting first, which means we're home team. Hopefully they can give me some, nope, not going to give me anything to start.
Will step in now to lead things off in the home half.
Here we go. All right, so he wants a change up low. We'll give it to him. Change up first pitch of our career.
And that misses ball one.
He didn't bite at it. All right.
1-0 pitch now.
So
hit hard on the ground is short, and that'll hit on.
This isn't going to help our prospect. This isn't going to help at all. But it's okay.
Teddy Griffin will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
That's taken.
That's what I'm talking about.
0-2.
Now the splitter here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
All right.
Nobody out. Runner on first.
So we'll hit him with the changeup inside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's how you take people out.
There's a nice off-speed pitch right there to ring him up for the strikeout. That's how you take people out. You'll see that he had him off balance on that swing. So
all right.
Nice job.
So our third batter that we're meeting up with.
Pitchers are still developing those off-speed pitches, so it's probably encouraging for those watching him in the stands
hopefully
to see him being so effective with his
bats into a double play. Grounds into a double play. Oh,
this one will get into the stand.
Almost. I don't want to go high. I don't want him to hit a home run. I want to go low so he hits ground.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split finger
Third strike, high splitter. Nowhere near where I put it.
Roger Vera will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Just making sure that there's no double play.
The 1-0 pitch.
I'm trying to make sure that there's a ground ball.
2-0. And now after the stolen base, how does that change the approach?
Well, you've got one out and a base open. You're already behind in the count. I don't think you have to.
And we'll have to leave
there
it
we
there
go.
As the play is made here to end the inning.
That wasn't a good inning,
coming here in Florida's
but it could have been a lot worse.
With no score.
Could have been a lot worse. So let's go into the bottom of the second.
Stein will start things off in the bottom of the second.
And I just realized, beginning of the game, I said that that we were home team, but we're pitching bottom, which means they're home team. They're batting.
First pitch to him.
So, my mistake on that.
He gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now the pitch.
Let's try him with a change up here.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And
good play, good play, good play.
Time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Tom Johnson will stand in for the first time here.
Mr. Johnson. Have a fastball.
And a fastball's in there for strike
right
one.
Up in there, right in the strike zone. Mr. Johnson wants none of Joe Dirtbag.
First pitch. A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
He doesn't want any of this. Doesn't even realize what he's walking up to the plate to go against.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Yeah, you ain't getting off the plate that easy, buddy. Let's hit you with the splitter. See how you feel about that.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Nice job right there
to
send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts.
How you doing, viewer? Welcome to the stream.
He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy, and that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Trying to film a video for later.
Brian Fritz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And you figure to see that change up more and more.
Have you ever played this as a pitcher, viewer?
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to
go ahead and let me know in the chat.
Not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
If you have.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second.
This is the first time I've done a pitcher on Road to the Show, so. Oh, still get him out. Good pitching on my part. Good job, Joe Dirtbag.
We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Eddie Franco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
All right.
First offering on the way.
This guy looks like he might be able to crank it.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down. Moving to
good job,
right,
outfielder.
The first out of the inning.
I don't know who that guy is, but somebody signed him. He deserves it.
Steps in now. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to keep all my pitches down in the zone
first pitch curveball right there. If he gets
so that
he hammers it.
If they do hit it, it's more of a chances to be a grounder than a pop-up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now the 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Thought you were gonna just sit there, huh? Thought I was just gonna walk you.
Swing as he shoots this one over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
That's not what I think.
Mariano Pedroza will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
I think you're
well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with
Did he really just hit a double on me?
He just leaves this pitch in a location that's just a
that gentleman's in line to bat for the cycle.
Nice job of making him pay for it by driving it for a double. Kind of unfortunate that in this showcase, one guy's success is another guy's failure. But you know what that's called? Baseball. Now we're going to see if the pitcher can work out of it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And nothing over the 2-out double as the inning is over.
That's what I'm talking about right there, guys.
3 innings.
That's how you end an inning.
Still no score on the show.
Still no score.
Alejandro Lozano will be the new pitcher.
All right, they're probably going to change me out from pitching as well, because it is yeah, they changed me out, so I'm going to hit circle for next play because it's the prospect, so they want everybody to get a turnaround. They want everybody to get a turn for the scouts to see them.
Deserves to be our top player of the game.
But let's see how we did.
In the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead.
107 training points, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, no balls on base or base on balls.
Steve Lyons and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
So we're going to exit the game. And great showing out there today. The scouts were impressed by your presence on the field, and your instincts really opened some eyes. Your draft stock is definitely on the rise. All right, so they're thinking I'm going to be going in the early rounds. Let's use these training points we got. Let's put some more to hits per 9 innings. And go change up full. So we'll use those training points. Let's go on straight into the next game. My potential is B, as you can see on screen there, and overall is a 50. I'm a 54 overall.
Coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete.
We're doing all right.
3-day Tops Amateur Showcase.
Looks like now we're going to play
MLB
Central.
One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there.
Not looking too shabby there. Alright, so now we're just going to warm him up. Try to raise his confidence on his pitches. He's not feeling too confident about his splitter, so let's pitch a couple splitters. See if we can get that confidence up there. Same with his changeup. This also warms him up to go in the game. So not only are we raising his confidence level on his pitches, but we're also warming him up for the game. So 2 more pitches left. Let's give him a low change up. Too low, that's going to kill the... And well, looks like we're giving him a splitter again.
Will Brandt will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things
so now we're
going
meeting
today.
our first batter. I don't think he's exactly prepared to see Mr. Dirtbag.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch
Starting to look like Mr. Dirtbag's not exactly prepared to see him either. That was a horrible ball for a first pitch.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Let's give him a changeup, see if he takes to that.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal.
That's still a strike there, buddy.
Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not
here,
show
have a
everything
splitter
right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that change.
Nice hit. Right to my third baseman.
He's made one away. Glenn Massett steps in now. Now the first pitch.
I don't get it why they want me to pitch so high.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the pitch.
Pitching high is how you get pop-ups.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
He just attacked his own guys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Just attacked his own guys with that foul ball. You see that right into the dugout.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Go low so that if he does hit it, it's a grounder.
A ball hit hard to the left side. Base hit.
Base hit for him.
Romeo
This isn't looking to be a good game, guys.
His first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. In there, 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout.
Alright, if you notice, I was able to look over at the guy on first.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Because I'm looking at him now.
Set. Now the
Don't
pitch.
think he's going to try anything.
Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Now another 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Nice try, Bubba.
Johnny
But I got your number.
his first cuts here
You
with
like
two
Jenny?
gone now and a runner at first. And
Jenny,
here's
I
a
got
ball
your
hit in
number.
the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 coming. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. And with
That's
that,
going to be my strikeout pitch right there.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one.
I think that splitter's going to be my strikeout
after
pitch.
half an inning. Ahmad Nunez will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due
I'm
up
still
to
not
kick
getting
off
any
the
support
second.
from my batting.
Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for
That's
extra
not going to help my
bases.
prospect any.
Around first
Come on,
his
get it
way
in
to
there,
second
get it in
now,
there.
And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Excuse me
Yeah,
for
he
that
just
on
leaves this pitch
mic.
in a
At least they got it
location
in,
that's
though.
just a little too good to hit, and the batter does a nice job of making him pay for it by driving it for a double. Kind of unfortunate that in this showcase, one guy's success is another guy's failure. But you know what that's called? Baseball. Now we're going to see if the pitcher can work out of it.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. No one out with a runner at second. The 1-0 home. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Telling you, that splitter is going to be what kills him.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He waits. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Fagan ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Aaron Cutler will be the batter. First pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch now. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward right center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Wow.
Leo Jameson
1-0 ball
get
game.
his first shot here with the runner at
I'm gonna
first
be the
now
losing
and one
pitcher.
away. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky.
Especially if I keep playing the way I am now.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind it and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
All right.
Again, a 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here he comes again.
Telling you, here comes the splitter.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Escobar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to